Every journey begins with a step, and every step needs direction. Today, we remember that it is Allah who sets our compass, guiding us through the ocean of life until we arrive safely at this very moment. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In the name of Allah, whose mercy is wider than the sky and whose guidance is deeper than the sea. Just as a seed grows only by His will, so too our faith and knowledge flourish only by His permission. May our love flow endlessly to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, messenger of light whose footsteps carved the path of da'wah, whose compassion open heart, and whose courage continues to inspire every movement of truth. To the honorable judges, the respectable audience, and to the fellow students who sit beside me, I greet you all with peace and respect. My name is Viola Dzakiyyah Ariyanti, and I'm proudly presenting Muhammadiyah Senior High School 1 Gresik. And so with gratitude, standing here, I'm about to share an idea worth remembering. It is an idea of a movement that never let go of its root, yet always walks hand in hand with modernity. That movement is Muhammadiyah. More than 100 years ago, Muhammadiyah was born. That proof consistency and change are not impossible to unite. Founded in 1912 by Kiai Haji Ahmad Dahlan in Yogyakarta, Muhammadiyah was born from a deep concern. How could Muslims progress, be educated, and be empowered under the colonial rule? At that time, the challenges were great. Poor education, social inequality, and even resistance from a society that remained deeply rooted in old tradition. But Muhammadiyah did not stop. Muhammadiyah took the path of consistency, holding firmly to the Quran and the Sunnah, and at the same time also took the path of adaptation by establishing modern schools, hospitals, and even using print media as a tool of da'wah. This is what made it different. Not da'wah in the old rigid way, but da'wah that embraced time without losing the spirit of Islam. Ladies and gentlemen, consistency and adaptation are often seen as two things that are contradict each other. If we are too consistent, we are considered as inflexible. If we are too adaptive, we may appear as changeable and uncertain. But Muhammadiyah proved that both can indeed walk together in perfect harmony. Consistency is like the root of a tree, firmly planted, keeping the trunk against the storm, while adaptation is like its branches and leaves, flexible, reaching toward lights, moving with the wind, but never torn away from the soil. Muhammadiyah keeps its root in the Quran and Sunnah, while allowing its branches and leaves to grow with the time. Look at the journey of its da'wah. In the early 20th century, their da'wah was carried out through modern schools, hospitals, and print media. During the colonial era, came the women's movement through Aisyah, the Scouting Hizbul Waton, and the Suara Muhammadiyah magazine. After Indonesia gained their independence, Muhammadiyah began to build universities, hospital networks, and orphanage. Now, in the digital era, their da'wah comes through social media, online platforms, and even international branches such as in America, Europe, Australia, and many, many more. The method may change, but the spirit remains the same. Da'wah amar ma'ruf nahi munkar according to the Quran and the Sunnah. My dear brothers and sisters, from this story, we can learn that in life, we too must be consistent yet adaptive. Consistent in keeping our values and life goals, while adaptive in the way we live them out. In learning, we can be diligent and disciplined, but not afraid to use technology. As Muslims, we uphold 5 daily prayers. But da'wah can be done through social media. In social life, we keep our Islamic morals, but can also speak global languages across cultures. If Muhammadiyah can stand strong for more than a century, why should we stumble only because of small failures in life? Let us learn from Muhammadiyah to be faithful to our values, perceptive in understanding the era, and courageous in moving forward. With that, da'wah is not only the duty of an organization, but also the breath of our life as Muslims who wish to always bring benefits to whoever, whenever, and wherever they are. For Muhammadiyah will never cease to grow, to guide, and to serve, guiding the Ummah and uplifting Islam across every age and every place. Thank you, dear audience, for listening with such attention. I'm Viola Dzakiyyah Ariyanti, and that's all I can say for my speech. Nun wal qalami wa ma yasturun. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.